Hi friends. It's been a minute since I've done a video. I was kind of in a depressive episode, so I didn't really want to do anything. And I couldn't really think of anything to do. Ooh, sorry, I was laying down. I couldn't really think of anything to do either. I'm just like, I don't know. I've also, this is like an introduction. I've been working on my Common App essay recently, which is essentially about like how I was in middle school and like how I would like, basically I talked about like emotional storage spaces where I'd section off pieces of memories in each like different spot I lived in middle school because I moved around a lot. And I like talked about how like, I don't know, I talked about liminal spaces too. It's kind of messy. I'm gonna work it out, but it got me thinking about like who am I as a person. I know that question gets like tossed around a lot and there are a lot of different like connotations with it, but like generally, like, what defines a person? Is it their likes and interests? Is it their dislikes? Is it their chemical, biological composition? Is it how they interact with themselves and the environment? It's really interesting to me. Because if you were to like define me by like my likes and dislikes, it'd probably be like likes Chikawa, likes makeup, likes cats, likes matcha, likes pink, you know? And like it's also like physical, not physical, it's also like shallow stuff, and like it kind of like lets you get to know a person, but like you don't get to know the person. You get to know what's centered like around the person. They're like their fluff, you know? And if you were to do it by like biological composition, oh, this person has dirty blonde hair. This person is white. This person has blue eyes. This person is disabled in their eyes. I am disabled. But yeah, like that lets you know what, like physical description obviously, but like what kind of a description of something or like list would let you know like what makes up a person like internally. And how do you know what makes you up like internally? You'd have to give like a whole backstory, which is like so insane. Yeah, I don't know. I've just like had that issue because I have like a lot of things like especially for my job or like other like volunteering or like opportunity stuff for leadership. It asks like who am I as a person, and it gets me thinking. What do they want to know about me as a person? Do they want to know what I can offer? Do they want to know like what I like? Do they want to? It's such an interesting question. Like, I guess it leads for broad interpretation, which I guess in a way also helps you to discover who a person is. It's like, how do they interpret this question? What does it lead them to? Like, what is their thought process with it? So I guess the question itself is also kind of like a giveaway for who the person is. Like if they said that, if they gave their like physical description, they're probably like more like direct and stuff about who they are, or like they gave their name. It's very interesting. I feel like if someone asked me who I am, I'd probably say I'm Caitlin, last name, and that like, I don't know, maybe I'd give like my description of what I'm doing. So I'm Caitlin, last name, and I'm a student going into my senior year of high school. Because that also gives leeway of like into who I am and like what stage of life I'm in. And I guess you'd have to like go like further into that. I don't know. I get why someone would want like such a broad question like that, but I feel like it's really tough to answer, and I don't really like it that much. I feel like you'd have to like a whole like chart describing who you are, starting from like your center core outward to the fluff of like what you like and dislike and stuff. But yeah, I've had like a rough week, bro. I think I might have gotten that cyclospora, or I just have like IBS or something. Y'all probably don't want to know that, TMI. But yeah, I was kind of sick. And then I had a depressive episode earlier this week, and that was pretty bad. But I'm like chill now. My first day of school is tomorrow. That's like really, I'm kind of excited for that. I think it'll be fun. Maybe I'll learn more about myself this year. And I think I'm gonna turn in my college app like late August, so I can take the SAT first. maybe the SAT will help me discover who I am as a person. Maybe I should make like a part 2 of this video, like after senior year, if I've like figured that out and how I want to interpret that question. This is open-ended. Let me know how you interpret that question, like in the comment sections, please. I want to know like different perspectives of like how you like view yourself or that question and stuff. Okay, that was like a literal circle of a thing, bro. Okay, thanks for watching though. Bye.